Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. Getting ready to drop some baits down, see if we can't find us some triggerfish and some other stuff. Got an assortment of tackle, some jigging rods, some electric reels, all kinds of stuff. So let's see what we can get.
Weed fish?
It hit too hard to
It took some line briefly. I don't know if it's still on or.
I feel like it's still on or is it off? Sell it then? I'll be a good
She a head shaker?
You need a fighting belt?
She's gone. Here you go.
You know what we need if we don't start catching fish? Was a pink naked sea witch.
Pink, I thought it was the black over white over pink.
That's what it is.
The bomber lure.
Thought Amberjack gave you crap for pulling the. Today's episode of Fishing Crew Redo, we brought Amberjack and Jason back together. See if we can mend some fences.
Yeah, these guys made up.
Yeah.
They stopped down at the local watering hole and they've made up.
Oh dang, there we go. There's some bait.
What, you marked that? Let's check that out. Look at that bottom. Yeah. That's right. That's definitely working.
I'm gonna use a little of your sport here.
Go for it.
Sport.
Hey,
Been a while since I've been in the sun all day.
Sean?
got one?
I think so.
Is that cheating using an electric reel?
It's not cheating, that's
Right.
innovative. I don't know if he's still on though.
Yeah.
Man, my arm.
You need to stretch that thumb every now and then.
Fish on.
Couple Vermilions. They're still marking good. You got one, Dad? There you go, there's a bigger one.
Show off.
Come on, Brad, he's going manual, you can't let him.
I know.
Brad, you got a keeper, didn't you?
Yeah.
Looks like there's starting to mark about 10, some are even 20 feet off the bottom. Uh-oh, beeliner.
Big one. There you go. Fast as it'll reel, or do you go kind of a medium pace?
Yeah, I usually don't go full throttle,
Yeah.
but I'll go like medium or 3/4. You hooked up still, Dad? Yeah. Around. Oh man.
Shark.
Think it's- Still there, he break. You hooked up?
Yeah.
That'd be great. You had a big old grouper. Grouper came up and eat your vermilion. That'd be a nice change than a shark.
Something going on.
What's that?
Y'all have each other. We shouldn't have told you.
Yeah. Pull harder. Okay.
Get him!
Anybody down on that side?
You got me?
I think y'all got it.
Y'all got each other.
Hey, the shark got both of
I don't
them.
know. Are you fighting, dude?
Can you see your rig?
I'm way back there by him.
Y'all must have a shark
Help me reel him in.
tied up. One of y'all reel. Who wants to reel?
This is good stuff here. I don't know what we got going. But
Hey?
Is he taking line?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is he taking your line, Chris?
Just have Chris reel his in.
His? Maybe your hook's just around his line.
Fighting Bill.
This is my call his last fish for the day here.
Might have to break out Artanacom to
Even the game,
Yeah.
playing field. I already had that fish.
I don't know. He's still down. I think he's still fighting fish.
You said you see your leader?
once I know where his is, I'll
All he has is a hook around the line, so I just don't want to reach my hand down there and have that hook come loose. So, watch this. You see this?
Has he got it?
Good.
Okay.
Hold that.
okay.
Now, he's under the boat. If you back it up, Jeremy, that direction,
Put him in the
and
bow.
then if you want to get to the bow,
Can you walk up front, Dad?
Bow with that thing?
can you get to the bow?
Yeah, let me go past you.
Yeah, good.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Suck it in.
Hot pursuit, real hazardous.
You got some gloves around here?
There you are, Jeremy. You got me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Not too bad. We just stopped to bottom fish, starting to catch a few beeliners.
Y'all caught any trolling, anything? Any dog or anything?
No, just had a strike, but hadn't really trolled that long.
Yeah, we had 2 short strikes ourselves. Got our limited beeliners and a couple triggers.
Can you see it? Probably had 3 different fish on since you've been reeling it.
He just doesn't like the reel. Right.
So are you like his electric motor for him?
I mean, do I have to do everything?
Yeah.
Bradicom.
Maybe he's got a big ol',
Put it reverse just a little bit.
yeah. It's kind of weird. Usually a fish would, shark would break it.
He said, nah, just
Almost.
Dang. What do you think?
Tried to hold my finger. I couldn't hold it still. All right.
use the wrong finger. That was inside joke.
Yeah.
All right, you got it?
Nope.
This is just my little leader, too.
Yeah.
50 pounds.
If it's a shark, you must have hooked him just perfectly.
Burning your hand.
No, just really much use. It's heavy.
You're going to pop up a big old black group and everybody's going to be going, dang!
Shark's gonna burn up all your videotapes.
Yeah.
Should be able to start seeing them here.
This is like some wicked tuna deal we got going here.
Yeah.
Except for we're missing the tuna, I think, on this one.
Yeah.
Wicked shark.
Yeah, it's wicked shark. Wicked shark!
Big yellow guy.
It's a shark!
Pretty cool with it.
We're mocking.
You ain't got to be. You ain't seen the color yet, Jim?
This is a wicked pisser.
You add line? Because I think I reeled up.
He stretched it out. I know braid's not supposed to stretch, but you know, after this.
The shark had more line on it from somebody else.
Somebody should be able to
Hooked
start
into
seeing some fish down there pretty soon.
I know, we should get some color here in a little while. There it is, color.
Oh yeah.
You may put it in gear.
Snapper?
No, you're good.
For
I
me and
want to put it in gear so I get to watch.
Yeah, don't.
I think I seen this thing in its jaws, didn't it?
Yeah.
When it hit the side. You see him? Yeah. Big old
blue.
shark. You want a blue one?
He's blue.
I don't know if it's a shark. He's kind of bright.
Yeah. He's white though, for sure.
I might get migrating with
What is that?
What kind of shark?
Is that a? Oh, that's a huge amberjack.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think I've seen
Wow.
one that
Oh
big
my
before.
gosh!
We got to pull him in.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh! Where's the
You
gap?
ever seen one that big?
You need the gaff?
Oh my God. Got it? Oh my gosh. Might take a couple of you to get him in.
It's a beast.
That Amberjack.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Here, grab his tail.
Wicked Amberjack.
Get in the middle.
Do we have a scale on there that goes up to 100 or not? That's a heavy fish.
Let's still digging for his bone.
That fish is, I think he's close to 100 pounds. Close?
Yeah.
Look at the head.
I know, that thing's crazy.
That's prehistoric.
Hey guys, that was the biggest amberjack I've ever seen.
I've never caught anything quite that big.
All right guys, we moved inshore, a little bit shallower water. Got a little rough out there. Got some good markings, so we're gonna see what we can pull off the bottom now. Hey, you got fish on already? Nice. They're about between 75 and 100 feet.
Oh, my man says fish on. Fish on.
The size of that sucker.
What'd you get?
God, glad I had this.
What you should do is put a big hook on there and drop that sucker down for the grouper.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You get like way off the bottom or you pretty.
Yeah, I stopped on the way. A little
bigger. Not a lot bigger, but a little
Yeah.
bigger.
It must be like a school of all these little ones. I noticed we were catching a lot of small vermilion snapper, or beeliners as we call them. It's kind of crazy because like that's the smallest snapper, like beeliners, we've ever caught out there. Normally being that far out, all the vermilion snappers are really big, but today they were pretty small. It was pretty cool. Actually looking at the depth recorder, I've got some footage you can see right here. I mean, it is thick with vermilion snapper, at least that was my guess as to what they were. We put down the Go Fish cam, and as you see it going down, it's a little twisty, but you can see all those little dots, all those dark things. That's all vermilion snapper. When the baits get to the bottom, you actually notice one of my hooks gets tangled in the snap swivel. So I need to kind of adjust that rig. I try to space them out so that the hooks on the little dropper loops can't get caught in other hooks and the snap swivel, but in this case, I guess I messed that one up. But that's a good tip for you. Try to keep them spaced out so they don't get tangled. Otherwise, you're gonna miss a lot of fish. But as you can see, that there are a lot of vermilion snapper and they're all coming up and hitting my bait. And I think they actually kind of follow the baits down. You can see on the depth recorder footage, sometimes they're like midway in the water column and sometimes a little deeper. It kind of fluctuates. But it's really cool to see that go down and to see, you know, all those snapper that your bait fall through. That's why sometimes when you're letting your bait down, you actually feel it bump on the way. You really got to pay attention because that'll kind of tell you where the fish are at. If you feel it getting bumped on the way down, quickly stop it, you know, wait for the fish and they'll start biting. It doesn't have to be all the way at the bottom. But it was really cool that so many vermilion snapper, you know, were down there. I mean, it was just like covering up the depth recorder with fish and then putting the Go Fish cam down there. I mean, there are a ton of vermilion snapper. Interesting thing was a buddy of ours was actually further down south and they got their vermilion snapper very quickly and they were much bigger. So, you know, sometimes schools just move around and maybe we just found a school of smaller fish. There certainly were a lot of them. And even as you can see at the bottom, it's not like one big structure. It's like little patches of natural live bottom. You know, the fish may be right here one day and the next day they may move around, or even throughout the day you'll notice the school kind of moves around. So just kind of watch for that and kind of follow them as you need to. Well then guys, there were a bunch down there, but they all seem small, so we're gonna try to hit another spot. All right guys, fish on.
Fish out! Any friends? I don't see any friends.
We'll pull them up here.
The rattlejack caught a fish.
Yeah, remember I said it always catches one?
There's on that little thing.
You know he ain't out here, but I know you little turkey bit me in a poop. My little booby. Rattle jets and mahi go together.
Yeah.
Marlin bait.
Yeah. Okay, as we saw a little board floating, we stopped, put out the rattle jet, caught that little mahi, so that was cool. A couple little things floating, seems to hold the little dolphin. Caught a fish on the troll at least, and on the rattle jet.
Gatorade water.
Streak continues.
Found a
You're
Gatorade.
only limited by your ability to drill them up.
I'm only limited by the ability of the battery.
It's got a good charge on it. So
All right, then I'm not limited.
I have a feeling our charge is going to go out before its charge.
They're down there waiting, guys.
Yep.
That's the killer on both of us. And I have got the brown. And you have got a yellow sea bass.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Old bum knee.
Okay, guys, right there.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
I gotta go down and catch him really quick. Uh-oh.
I think it's a keeper, hopefully. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was crazy catching such a big amberjack. And I hope you guys learned some things from the Go Fish Cam and our depth recorder footage, kind of piecing it together from what you catch, what the Go Fish Cam sees, and what your GPS, depth recorder sounder sees. That way you'll be able to, kind of learn more and catch more fish when you get out there. If you guys got any other questions, tips or tricks or anything you've learned, please comment below. And thanks for watching the video. We'll see you guys next time.